And dealing's done. On a warm summer's evening, on a train bound for nowhere. On a warm summer's evening, on a train bound for nowhere, I met up with a gambler. We were both too tired to sleep, so we took turns staring out the window at the darkness. The boredom overtook us, and he began to speak. He said, "Son, I've made a life of reading people's faces, knowing what the cards were by the way they held their eyes. So if you don't mind me saying, I can see you're out of aces, but for a taste of your whiskey, I'll give you some advice." So I handed him my bottle, and he drank down my last swallow. Then he bummed a cigarette and asked me for a light, and the night got deathly quiet, and his face lost all expression. Said, "If you're gonna play the game, boy, you gotta learn to play it right. You know, you gotta know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, know when to walk away, and know when to run. You never count your money when you're sitting at the table. There'll be time enough for counting when the dealing's done." Every gambler knows there's a secret to surviving is knowing what to throw away, knowing what to keep. 'Cause every hand's a winner and every hand's a loser. And the best that you can hope for is to die in your sleep. And when he's finished speaking, he turned back toward the window, crushed out a cigarette, faded off to sleep. And somewhere in the darkness, the gambler he broke even. But in his final words, I found an ace that he could keep. I found an ace that I can keep. You've gotta know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, know when to walk away, know when to run. You never count your money when you're sitting at the table. There'll be time enough for counting when the dealing's done. You've gotta know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, know when to walk away, know when to run. You never count your money when you're sitting at the table. There'll be time enough for counting when the dealing's done. You gotta know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, know when to walk away, know when to run. You never count your money when you're sitting at the table. There'll be time enough for counting when the dealing's done. I care about humans. I care about who we are to each other. I really care about who we are for ourselves, who we are for our family. These are process drawings I did in 2020, wanting answers, wanting to create visual outcomes through visual manifestation. I believe through drawing, I create intention work, through line work, through the power of mark making, through the power of shading, through the power of seeing the overall picture of the idea, saying, yes, this is going to get better. We're going to have a better outcome for myself. I'm going to have a better outcome for my family. I'm going to have a better outcome for my environment. I'm going to have a better outcome in terms of equanimity, equality, and that we are indeed all together here sharing space, all as one. And I really want to care about that. So I drew these process drawings in 2020, just focused on that. Hallelujah, hallelujah.